So as we know, today would be the mostly the last session for this. Maybe if you all want, we can see the just the revision of all the things what we have learned in the next session. But principally, this will be the last session for 10th insight. Okay. Last session we have talked about animals, and when the animals were encountering in our lives, what are they representing it, right? So, so what the author is saying is because we have gone through all those lives, all the animals' lives, right? We have catched up in each and every animal tribe. So that is the reason why they are also trying to remind us like what exactly that mean when the animal comes as they are trying to help us. So and all, so after listening all these things, oh my God! So it has been 400 years that passed to real integration of the European with the Native American cultures that could begin, because here the Native American culture or the native culture is like the spirituality, because Native Americans, that's what they think, right? So after these many years only, it has happened. Think what has happened if we are actually fighting and vanishing it. That is the reason why animals also, not only to maintain that every life has to be there in that, also because we have gone through all those lives, all the animals should be there in this planet so that they will just remind us those things also. And these people, whoever it is, current people, they won't know what is that wildlife it at all also. He is also actually jokingly saying that the magic the here, if you say nature, it's a golf course thing is the nature. That's what the people are feeling. Or if you say that there's a wild animals, the Discovery Channel is the wild animal. That's where the people are saying it's not the one. Actually, the wild animals are like, it is there. Like, so they are not able to see the mysteries of what exactly. So which animal or what, maybe we have to put the deck of cards of animals, and we have to pull the one card, random card, and say, oh, this animal is following, and then we have to see that kind of the stuff that we have got because of all the revolutionizing. All these national parks have been is getting vanished, and all the political people are selling up these public lands, and no more we can see this kind of the lands, right? That's what that's what the author is saying. Suddenly, while they are talking about this, there is a sudden owl is erupted, and owl sound is actually it's saying like, say, when there is a something, it is actually trying to say that when there is calmness, when there is some disruption is happening, right? Calm, and there is way it is trying to show that. So oh, do we need to pray now? Because the owl is do we need to pray? What are you, do you want to pray or visualize? So there is a meaning, right? Difference. No, no, yeah, yeah. Within hurry, I just said pray. We need to visualize the things. What is that visualize? The 10th insight is saying that whatever the faith in our intuitions, remembering our birth vision, right? Remember all our birth vision. And once you remember that birth vision and visualize that, what is that the world vision when you are maintaining, that's where you are having. So then here, the why we are actually assuming the prayer or visualization, right? If the God is one, and if we all know why these many religions, he's questioning, right? Because these two people are talking, so this questioning like, so when the God is one and he is the all knowing, all powerful God, then why do we ask the God to do something? He knows everything, and he know what it has to be done. He can judge according to our actions, and he can give. Why we have to special intervention? Why we need to ask the God for a special intervention of our lives? Why we have to pray and correct our fashion? So why we are not asking God? Then he's saying we are not asking God to do something. God is inspiring us to act in his place. Remember that we are not asking us to do something. God is inspiring us to do, act in his place, enact his will on this earth. That is the reason why, that's why we say we are not the human beings. We are the spiritual beings, came to this earth to experience, to learn something. So God sent us to enact on behalf of him, because we are also that kind of spiritual beings. This is very important takeaway that we all should remember. Visualization means the God expecting whatever the God is supposed to do it, whatever the God instructed to do it, whatever the task that we have taken from that as a pure soul, to in order to remember that, in order to implement in this physical dimension, that's where we are actually praying. His kingdom is here. He will be he will become you. He came in the form of you. So you need to remind or remember what exactly that he is trying to say, and you have to do it. Every thought, every expectation we visualize in the future, right? So whatever it is, the prayer, it is tend to be like, suppose you went to Tirumala and said, okay God, if I pass this something, I will do it. If I get this something, we will do it. You are praying with that intention, with that particular faith. You are actually doing it. That's what, right? So here God is not doing anything. God is making you to do it, because he is the one who sent you to this particular planet. Or you are the one, as a pure soul, you are also the God, and you just came here to experience this particular human life. That's why we have to bring that world vision. We have to hold it. It is very important that we have to visualize that future. Okay, I understood. So how do we help Maya to become aware of this all? All is saying that how do we make? Then he asked, what did Maya told when actually she is treating you? What did Maya told? What did Maya told? Because David was there, right? David and James are talking. What did Maya said? She said healing will happen. So when suppose you got he got like his ankle sprained, right? So he need to visualize. How we have to visualize? As if his ankle was all right and he is actually running or he is hiking and he is doing. So he has to visualize that positive thing. Then that healing will happen. That's what the body has like a lot of self healing, right? So when there is a lot of self healing, you need to be able to. You guys, many of you must have attended recently the Joe Dispenza's workshop also, right? Or retreat. So what is he that done it when all his the spine has thing, he visualized how it is actually constructing it, how he can become a normal man, and all that. With the visualization he is able to do. That's what he is saying. Visualize that future, visualize that world vision. Hopefully with that visualization, so definitely she will also understand that vowel. Hopefully her original intention will follow the bird may follow on David. So David closed his eyes and followed his lead, like whatever that, right? So he is visualizing an image of Maya awakening, and she's awakening that she knew what she's supposed to do it. A few minutes, I opened my eyes, and David was staring at me, both of them, right? The owl screamed again, right above their heads. Then, when it is late, then let's go. So, 20 minutes, they just walked around, and they went to that hills, and they saw it falls. So, hey, look there, look there. So they saw some people actually, some figures they are moving. So they figured out it is none other than the Shalan. So then they waved the thing, and Shalan came up. Curtis also came up. Now, apart from Shalan, Maya, previously who are there? Curtis is there. Curtis, James, Maya, and Shalan. The four people are there. Now the David joined. So David is the fifth person. So in soul group, how many people we need? We need 7 people, right? So they are trying to do it. So David also came. So David is the fifth one. Curtis. So I will be here. They went. So finally they also yeah. David met the Maya also. Do you find the way here? So at first I was confused, but later in the darkness, but somehow I heard the owl sound, so I'm able to come here. So which means she also followed the lead of that owl. So the presence of the owl, yes, presence of the owl. Then once the Maya saw the David said, "Oh, you look very familiar." So Maya said, "You look very familiar. Who are you?" Then, because even David also went to that different dimension, and he's able to see his birth vision and the world vision, right? So he's able to see Maya, because he is the one who has not supported Maya in the Native war. So in the Native Americans war, he didn't support Maya. So that is what he said. So he accepted it. No, no. I mean, who are you? What is there any relationship between us? That's what she's asking, right? He got his reflexivity, and he got like his tone got softened and said, yeah, back in the war, I was even less respect for you than others. And I couldn't take you stand for you, and you ran away because I couldn't, because it was a fear. Out of my fear, I couldn't stand. I couldn't take the stand. Then Maya said, "Yes, I do understand, because now they are pure souls and they are able to see the 360 degrees, right?" So they say, "Yeah, yeah, out of fear, you can do it." For several more minutes, everyone talked with the David, and emotions, feelings, how they're discussing, and what happened in the Native Americans, all that thing they have read. So then Shalin suddenly said, "Oh, you are the fifth member," because she got that vision, right? "Oh, you are the fifth member in the group, aren't you?" Then before he could answer, right, everybody felt that vibration racing the ground under their own feet. So some irregular ripples sent across the surface of that pool. So everybody said that, okay, he is the fifth one. Similarly, in the same time, there are the flashlights moving hilltop. "Hey, they are there," Courteous whispered. "They are there." Then Famen is there on the edge, and he's putting his laptop or whatever, the computer, and he's trying to adjust the antenna, so small dish antenna, with the portable computer. So we have to got the, oh, they were there. Let's go. Then Maya reached out, "No, no, 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 please don't go anywhere. You have to work here. And also, we should not lose our thing, because lose our thing in the sense they have already got that world vision, right? So they should not lose the what is exactly that world vision is saying, and they need to be able to radiate that thing." Courtier started at the moment and stayed at the moment and finally nodded, "Okay, let's do that." They all began to do it. So they all began, so they are able to see that higher self expression in everyone's face, and all of them has illuminating, and all of their soul groups came at the back of it. Even David also, so David's soul group was also joined. David is the first time that he is participating in this experiment. Even though one or two people expressed, "Well, will it work?" David said, "No, no, no, this time it will work, because there are five people also, so they wanted to do it." Stay with the vision, don't move, stay with the vision. So radiate that kind of the vision, right? So they are all holding that particular vision, right? So then finally there is a fear, because the Famen came, and he's trying to do something. There is a ripple of fear come. Everybody felt that fear, and then said, "No, no, 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 don't go into the fear. If you go to the fear, then you will be losing all your vibration. Don't go into that fear. No, don't you see what's wrong? We are treating Famen as, what is the wrong here is that we are treating, as soon as the Famen comes, we are treating him as an enemy, because he is the one who is doing that experiment. We are treating him as enemy. No, let's not treat him as enemy. He is also one among us." Somebody said, "Yes, yes, he is the sixth member. Famen is also the sixth member." But he forgot. He came to this life, or he came to this earth planet in order to give away that struggle for power, right? So he wanted to give away, but he forgot that. The main reason for coming here is he just wanted to give away that power, and he wanted to. Payment, he is so they started. He is not an enemy. He is also in our soul group. Let him waking up. Let him understand that he is also our group, right? So they all started that holding that vision. Suddenly, they are all able to see that the Feynman's birth vision, and the view of the hell, and understanding the trans states of the human, that when the war is there, all that, right? Payment's original intention also. What is his original intention? He want to give away that power, that kind of the thing, right? "He is one among us," James shouted. "He is one among us," because he is able to see in that vision. "I know what he is intended to do. Actually, he came back to break his need of power. That is the reason why he came to this earth planet. But he forgot, and he is actually doing generators, new technology, all that power kind of thing. He is doing it. He's the sixth member in this group. Maya also leans toward this works well. So let us all process in the form of healing. Let us remember what is the his birth vision and our birth vision, and what is the world vision, right? So to help the break fear block, so let us all help each other to overcome that fear, the trance at the entry level itself. Concentrate. Let us all concentrate including the Famen and his men. There are two other men. Our energy leaped forward. So they are all concentrating and they are sending that energy. A night became so illuminated because these many people, five people, their soul groups, they were all illuminated. It became so bright. They could clearly see the Famen and the two men on the hill also. And even the soul groups, whoever are there, they are also able to see that like a human faces, right? Like even soul group faces. Previously, they used to see as a light kind of thing, but now they are able to see the human faces. As the energy is increased, a massive hologram of the world vision also came. Now the world vision, the beautiful world vision we talk about, right? All that world vision also is coming up. Focus on the Famen and the others, the way we focused on each other. All of you focus on the Famen, visualize and remember, so that he will be able to. So he turned slightly faced on the other three men also that James is saying. Feynman was still working furiously on the computer. The two men is also looking at, especially the image of each person is awakening in the history moment has a true purpose. Everybody has the some true purpose, right? As they are watching the thing simultaneously, there is a some wave. So the Feynman, it's not working because all of them are actually focusing. It's not working. He got mad and he said, throwing it, he pulled a handgun and he's coming toward these people. And also initially before he comes, he sent one of the gun people, go shoot them. They are doing something. Go shoot them. But that guy came near to these people, but he moved away because with this kind of energy that they are actually doing it, right? He is unable to tolerate and he moved away. Now, one of the men stopped watching the Feynman and eased the way into the trees. He went into the trees. For several seconds, Feynman also continued to work on the keyboard, but out of the frustration, he came to them. Don't go, let the image, because even if he's coming with the gun, these people are still holding to their vision. Don't let go of that image. Be stand there, be away. At 20 feet away, he's almost came to the again. Again, he's trying to do something with his keyboard and keeping his pistol ready. But several he just holded he just means with his laptop he did something, maybe some kind of explosion. He kept it, so he hit some button and something was got exploded and it went into the pool. But these people are still, they are with the they are still with their world vision. They are not getting scared. Feynman was waved up and angrily he came and nothing is working. What are you two guys doing? Nothing is now this time, because all of them is actually holding that vision with the positive energy. Whatever the other people are doing, trying to do the harm, nothing is actually working yet. So what are you doing? Shoot them. But that second man also could not do anything. He dropped the gun and vanished away. Then the Feynman himself he came and he came whipping his. So I don't know what are you trying to do here, but it is not working. It won't work. Then Shalan said, "You didn't come for this." Very softly, she is saying, "You didn't come for this. You didn't come to shoot the people, or you didn't come for the generator work. You came here to overcome the having the need of the power. So that is the reason." The close that he's coming, right, he's actually sensing something, he's able to see something, right? So then he left that place. No, you guys are doing something, so I can, nothing is working here. Even if I leave this place, I will go to some other place and do it, because if he comes near, he may lose his entire intention. That is what he himself felt it. So he just left the place and he went over. So there are so many people, like in the downstairs, right, there's a bunker. So many, what do you say? The sheriff staff is there, the FBI is there. Everybody came. They crawled several places, and they wanted to go. And Maya wanted to go and tell that what has happened, right? Not Maya. So Curtis, they send the Curtis, go and tell what has happened. Along with the Curtis, along with Curtis, who else joined? So the David also started going. And because these two people are new, then Maya said, I am a physician here, right? So people may be knowing it, so let me come. So the three witnesses started going, and these two people, like Charlene and James, are trying to watch what is happening there from the upstairs without letting them. Are you crazy? Are you going? No, we have to go and say, tell them. No, the government. What if the government support? Government is who? Again, the people only, right? So in that government also, there will be the people, good people who will understand this. So they are going to that particular place to tell what has happened and the thing. When we are actually holding the vision, nothing has worked out. They just wanted to explain this. As a witness, even Maya also went. Three people went, whereas Charlene and James were still there. So while these people were there, they saw some other. There is a some something. Right? A guy was there. A guy, David put a hand on his shoulder. Come on, you can tell me what is on the way. Yeah, David and Curtis, all of them went. Suddenly, Maya also whispered that I will also come because I'm a physician. So they all left. So who is left here? Charlotte and James, the old time girlfriend and boyfriend, right? So these people are, so they just looking at each other and they are trying. They are trying to talk, and meanwhile somebody else came. They saw that, oh hey, I know this person. I know this person. He is none other than Joel, because they met in some place, right? So the Joel came. So they were 20 feet away, and he came. He stopped. He stopped and shined, because he is also shining. Recognize them immediately. Shining in the sense they are all know that world vision kind of thing, right? There is a not much. He came and there is not much left. Is a whole the lab has been cleared. I don't know what has happened, and these people explain what has happened when they hold the vision, world vision, what has happened, all the things that they told. And he said like, okay, Joel also said, okay, let me go there and see what is going on in the downstairs. These people said, no, we will wait here. Meanwhile, there is a surge of energy they could feel. That surge of energy is nothing than our will came that time. So will came, and they're all, you also see the image. Yes, we are all see the image what you have done and all the things. You are not in the earth plane now, you are in that afterlife plane. That is in that dimension you are all there. Because of that, even the soul groups are all actually looking as a human beings kind of the thing. That's where you are all there. So then when the Joel is giving, how do I contact? He gave some card. Shalom said, I will call you. The Joel also went, and Will came, and Will said, meanwhile, all the three of the people, they saw some white, bright white things on that hill. And what are these? What are those? Then they said, the Will said, these are angels. Oh, now we know about these few people, afterlife and angels. We need to learn about them. Yeah, it is still, even for the afterlife people also, it is very hard to know about it. Now we need to study about these angels and see what exactly it is. Are you coming? Are you two of the people are coming? No, they are not going. They said we need some more time, and only the Will left to study in the study of the angels. With that, our James has kept an end to this chapter. Okay, because it is not a end, so maybe we will have 11th inside somewhere. We have to search for that book and see what happened the next. But this is all about the 10th insight. We will see what exactly the author is trying to say, or in this chapter, right? First one, the importance is holding, the importance of holding the vision. The central theme of this chapter is hold the vision. Concept of holding the vision is inner sense, the purpose. When you have that purpose with clarity, what we wish to create that experience, right? So this James Redfield explains the vision is not just the goal, it is the desire, but with an energetic force which aligns our individual actions and thoughts with an higher purpose. Whatever that you are thinking, that has to align with the higher purpose. Holding this vision becomes a very critical in the spiritual practice. This guides us towards a greater awareness and helps us to stay in the course of when the distractions and challenges comes. It will not let you go, and it will make you stay at that. Holding vision requires very much clarity and consistency, where you cannot blur this vision. If this vision provides you a direction with the intention, it begins to manifest your reality. It has an ability to look the life through lens of the vision, seeing how much the potential and positive outcomes that aligns as our spiritual growth. That is the very important point of holding the vision. The second point is trying to tell in this chapter is the role of spiritual awareness. If you are not aware of the spiritual awareness, you will not be able to see all these visions, right? Individuals must be more spiritually aware. Their capacity to hold the vision increases. Redfield is emphasizing when one attuned the spiritual truths and perspectives, the vision held is not just one person, but also aligned with the collective good. It's not with the one person, but with the collective good. This expanded awareness allows individuals to see beyond their immediate circumstances and act with the sense of higher purpose. Then only, because these people know that, that is why even even Famen came with the gun. They also included Famen in their group, which means that in our life there is nobody enemy. I don't like her, I don't like nothing. We are all into the same soul group because we are all the same, from the same supreme consciousness. We have to have that kind of inclusion, that kind of aham brahmasmi, that kind of the thing that we all need to practice in our daily life. This is actually exploring the high spiritual awareness, which help the people tap their universal energy, which connects all beings. It's not like they are also connected to the fame, and we are all connected. We are all connected beings, interconnected beings. This energy helps to sustain the vision and manifests the way the individual can control. It is the process of surrendering to that higher order and trusting the things which will unfold when they're meant to be. You have to wait for the things to unfold when they are meant to be. Balancing the practicality and spirituality, practical and spiritual. A key element here discussed is between the practical and spiritual aspect of holding vision. When a vision or intention are vital, one must still engage in practical steps necessary to bring the vision into reality. That includes making decisions, taking actions, and engaging in the physical world. So you need to do that, all practical things. He stresses that the vision is not about passively waiting for something to be happen, but instead staying connected, all of us staying connected and allowing the actions to unfold naturally to the responsive of the intuitions and synchronicities. This vision guides our actions, but practical steps are necessary for the vision to be realized. The power of emotional energy. So there is always a emotional energy, right? The emotions are very powerful forms of energy that influence manifestation of the vision. Positive emotions like love, peace, joy, and aligns with the vision creates a powerful energetic field and accelerates the realization of that vision. However, negative emotions such as doubt, fear can act as obstacles, clouding the vision, blurring the vision, and diverting you from the desired path. So, whenever you are traveling in your life path, always travel with the positive emotions such as love, peace, and joy. So, that will definitely help you to do that. This chapter talks about necessity of continuously shifting negative emotional patterns and transforming them into the positive ones. Always, by holding a positive emotional energy, individuals can enhance vibrational frequency of their vision and making more likely to manifest. What is the role of this group? The soul group, 7 people, right? So the Joel is the one that came into the last, who is the seventh person. So the entire soul group has completed here. Okay. So the role of the group, the concept of the group energy is also explored in this chapter, because all the 7 people, he illustrated the individuals who are spiritually aligned, focused on the similar visions, create the powerful and collective energy. This collective energy amplifies the power of vision and helps to move the group, eventually the world, towards higher states of the consciousness. And also, this chapter discusses the groups that help the reinforce each other visions, create the network, and support the energy and strengthens the collective effort. This group of individuals comes together with a shared vision, because all of their vision is a shared vision, and are able to tap into the great tool of that energy and consciousness. That is why they are able to defeat the big experiment that Feynman is like to do it. That's how they are able to achieve the goal. The need for practice and trust, a crucial point in the need of patience when holding the vision. The process of manifesting a vision can take time. but it requires trust on the vision and the right time and that right day. This chapter is emphasizing trust must be rooted. Trust must be rooted with a faith, not just one. So suppose you go to a one meditation session, let us take. So some people will say, "Oh my God, I just feel it's a life-changing moment," and other people will say, "No, I didn't feel anything." It is all the trust and faith that you have keeping it. These are all the spirituality is mostly that trust and faith based things. So you cannot prove because it has happened to one, it may not happen to any. How much trust you are actually trusting the process, it all depends on that. Larger the forces of universe, by trusting this process individuals can be aligned with the vision, and so that the things appear to be move slowly or face the move slowly. Otherwise, if the vision is not aligned, holding the vision involves trusting the universe, conspiring in favor of individual's growth. You need to trust the universe. Whatever it is happening, it's happening for my growth. Even if immediate circumstances do not seem to reflect the desired outcome, but still trust the universe thing. Then overcome the challenges. So he is discussing how the challenges and obstacles arise when an individual on the path of holding vision, right? These challenges are seen as opportunities to growth and refinement. Instead of seeing the setbacks as failures, in this chapter he is told readers to see them as a moments of growth, deepen their connection and their vision, because first time when they do the Femen's experiment they could not do it. Second time, that's why they are all holding that particular vision firmly and they without fear. Even though there's some fear surging is happen, then actually Maya is saying no, fear is coming, just make it down. We all need to we all need to hold that particular vision. This chapter is also giving the difficult situations that are often necessary for the spiritual growth. That maintaining the vision helps individual to the transcend challenges with the greater resilience and acceptance. Whenever you get a challenge, then only you will remember God. Here also, whenever there is a challenge in your life, you need to hold this vision. You need to improve your resilience and the wisdom, using the vision for the global transformation, because all these individual visions are the part of that global vision. So this vision is described in this chapter is not just the personal fulfillment, but it is the global transformation. Redfield underscores the importance of holding vision for the better world, for the better society. A vision encompasses peace, love, unity, and spiritual awakening. That's what they have seen, right? The vision of collective human growth, when shared by the enough people, because if enough people want to have that kind of the thing, it creates a powerful energy field and then contribute a positive global change. Suppose if you want to have the Omega pyramid, the thought may come from one or two people, but that vision has to share by all the people, the like-minded people. Then only the energy field get increased, the consciousness get increased, and you can bring a positive global change. Do you agree? Because this is the one that we are all working, right? So that's why, to make it better understanding, I'm pulling up that example. Here in this chapter, he is also urging the interconnectedness. We are not the enemies or anything. We are all interconnected individuals. Our visions are also interconnected with the broader experiences. So we need to help each other to recognize this positive expansion of the vision, and so that they can contribute to the collective awakening and evolution of the humanity. Lastly, the living the vision. We need to concluding holding the vision is about integrating that vision into our daily life. Consistency, maintaining the despite of the challenge, and living alignment with it. Redfield emphasizes that it is the conscious, ongoing process that requires both spiritual focus and practical effort. The vision becomes this, whatever the vision that everyone getting, it is a guide, it's a beacon, it is a one's own actions and decisions. They live, and by living this way, individuals not only create fulfilling happy life, but also they contribute to the greater good of the humanity. Whenever you are actually remembering your own birth vision, and whenever you are following that, you are not only doing your own thing, but you are also collectively you are contributing to the global global vision. This chapter is teaching us to manifest your highest potential and create the world which is a peaceful with a spiritual awareness world. One must hold this vision clearly in their heart and mind so that they can trust the divine timings and unfolding. They can trust whenever it has to come, it will come. This chapter calls for patience, faith, emotional balance, and collective effort whenever you are doing an individual works together so that it can contribute to the world. It can contribute to the whole world vision. That is what this chapter is talking about. Okay. So, hope, is it clear? I think in the last chapter is giving like importance of the holding vision, the power of the vision, and spiritual awakening. He talked about. He talked about overcoming the fear and be there with it because being a practical and being a spiritual, the power of emotional energy he talked about, and the role of the group, collective group also he talked about. If the fear comes, how it can go, right? That is the one. The role of the nature, like animals and all the things, how they are important, that he talked about. Final revelation is this chapter is concluding that 10th insight, understanding that humanity is a brick the spiritual resistance. He realizes that holding on to the vision, whenever we are actually holding the vision and actually contributing towards the vision, we are not only doing our own vision, we are also contributing the good of the society. That's what he is saying. With this, I conclude 10th insight.